Hello, I'm Dr. Starr Hoffman, Head of Planning and Assessment at the University of Nevada, Las Vegas Libraries. In this video, I'm going to provide a brief introduction to how academic libraries can support the research lifecycle for faculty and students. Research support is something that has always been done to some extent in academic libraries, but today there are many new models of support emerging, both through public services and technical services. I'd like to open with this quote from Zora Neale Hurston. Research is formalized curiosity. It is poking and prying with a purpose. I love how this quote describes the energy and passion of research, how it begins with a question, and how research ultimately has a purpose and application. Research isn't something to be performed and then put away on a dusty shelf or in the depths of a forgotten hard drive. The goal of research is to be used, applied, and to add to the existing body of knowledge in its discipline. In defining research support, I'll be considering what research support means, which disciplines factor into this support, and some potential roles for librarians and library staff. The words research and data are talked about a lot in academic circles, but they're both words that tend to mean different things to different groups. The scholarly record is evolving in all fields, and each discipline has something that can be considered research or data. I tend to think of research as work that furthers knowledge in a field, and data as an element that is studied in or produced during the course of that research. The term scholarship is often used in the humanities rather than the term research, but I tend to use them interchangeably for work that adds to the knowledge in a discipline. This research spans a variety of disciplines and may be considered traditional, for instance, written criticism of creative work, but there are many emerging forms of work as well, such as analysis that uses software to mine text resources. Additionally, even outputs like images can either be scholarly outputs in themselves, or they may be data elements used in other kinds of research. Maps and other forms of spatial data used to be limited to geography and urban studies, but are now emerging in many fields, particularly in the social sciences. Experimental research is one of the processes most classically thought of as research. This is a method used in many fields, particularly in the hard sciences. Programming, once thought of as a means to an end, can be research in its own right. Computer scientists and other researchers produce code and entire applications in a variety of languages and computing environments. Quantitative data, or numeric data, is what many people traditionally think of associated with the word data. This could be as simple as a single table or numbers in a spreadsheet, or could involve complex statistical analyses. This type of data is used broadly in the hard and social sciences. And finally, qualitative data is the counterpart to quantitative. Qualitative methods study concepts through words, images, and other non-numeric means. These include interviews or observations. While numeric data tends to aim for large sample sizes, qualitative study often focuses on a deeper study of smaller groups, sometimes considering only a single case study. When we're talking about research, particularly faculty research, the research lifecycle is a popular way of visualizing the various steps that go into this intellectual work. This lifecycle moves from reading the existing literature, to planning and then performing the research, to disseminating it through publications and presentations, and finally into how to preserve that work as it in turn influences the scholarly conversation. For each of these steps, there are coordinating support actions that academic libraries can provide. Some of the most visible services have traditionally supported the literature review part of that cycle. For instance, library collections make searching the literature possible, research consultations assist researchers in their work, and citation management helps researchers organize and track the literature they find. Likewise, there are functions distributed throughout the library that support each stage of the research lifecycle. The metaphor of research as a conversation helps illustrate that the work done by past scholars, as captured in the research literature and preserved in data, informs and is expanded upon by the work of current scholars. This illustrates the importance of both providing access to past research and data, as well as the necessity of preserving current data and other research outputs. Traditionally, research support in libraries has been viewed as the realm of public services. Reference librarians, particularly liaisons to academic departments, have been viewed as the primary providers of research support. However, when we consider both the full research lifecycle and the variety of emerging research needs, it becomes clear that research support roles are actually distributed throughout the library, encompassing technical services, technology support, and more, and is not limited to librarians, but includes a variety of staff. The front-facing staff and customer service roles may be the most visible, but their work isn't complete without considering specialized functional support and the technological back end. Thanks for watching this brief introduction to research support. For a deeper dive into this topic from a variety of academic library experts, please read the book Dynamic Research Support for Academic Libraries. This book provides a look at how research is being supported in a variety of college and university libraries. Its international scope is designed to appeal to a broad audience, and its consideration of research support provided across varied library departments makes the book relevant for many different types of library staff or for library school students. Dynamic Research Support for Academic Libraries is available from Facet Publishing in the United Kingdom and from the ALA store and Amazon.com in the United States. Please see the web addresses below for more ordering information, and feel free to contact me with any questions. Thanks so much.